Faking It by dziadek1990.
How about I break my neck when trying to do a backflip?
Scootaloo suggested, scratching her head in thought. You're kidding? Applebloom barked a laugh. Who would believe that? Yesterday you did a triple backflip and a cartwheel, no problem. No pony would believe you hurt yourself from such a tiny thing.
Oh, right. So what? 3 + 1 apple, 4 apple backflip? I never did those. Would ponies believe that?
Applebloom hummed. Still, instant death seems a bit much just from your little thing like that. I think you'd need something with a bigger kick to kill you. Like, she hummed once more. Like colliding with a tree at full speed. Remember the time you tried to outrace your shadow to get a speedster cutie mark just like Rainbow Dash? But if you got it back, you still sucked at braking and stopping, and then collided with a tree right after you did a sonic scooter boom.
Sonic scooter boom?
This time it was Scootaloo's turn to bark a laugh. It was a long bark. Yeah, well... Oh, hi, Sweetie Belle. Applebloom nodded before interrupting herself.
Hi, Applebloom. Hi, Scoots. How's...
Sweetie Belle said cheerily, and then her expression changed when she turned her head towards Scootaloo. Specifically, her eyes focused on something above and quite a bit behind Scootaloo's shoulder.
Why is there a life-size doll that looks like a crushed apple bloom under a collapsed apple tree?
She asked, incredulous, pointing at the things she mentioned.
We're trying to commit a life insurance fraud,
Scootaloo announced.
We need to get that sweet crime money to give to our sisters to show them how much we care about them. Especially since they said that taxes took a huge chunk of their bits this year. Also financial fraud cutie marks. Woohoo! Born to be a criminal!
Applebloom nodded. We already took care of our death, and we're just left with killing Scootaloo, she added with an unsettling amount of enthusiasm.
Yeah, but everything so far I suggest she blows off, saying it won't work, like I'm invincible or something. But I'm not. Plenty of stuff can kill me.
Except landing on your head, collisions with trees at speeds slower than sound, falling from great heights because even with your wings you can still hover and glide, eating poison because you survived all of Sweetie Belle's cooking so far. Sweetie Belle huffed. Scootaloo laughed.
Wait, what was that sonic scooter boom you mentioned earlier?
Scootaloo interrupted.
You said it could be this thing that finally killed me?
Sweetie Belle raised her hoof.
Wait, you said that you killed everyone except Scootaloo? So it means you killed me too?
Yep, your corpse is over there, Applebloom said, pointing to an unsightly vague sweetie-shaped pile of ash that was mixed with pieces of partially burned picnic table.
And how did I die?
Sweetie Belle asked, raising her eyebrow.
You tried to make cold cereal, duh,
Scootaloo said, sticking out her tongue. Not a joke, Applebloom added, when she saw the face that Sweetie Belle was making. Sweetie Belle shrugged and changed the subject.
Where did you get this idea anyways? Life insurance fraud? It doesn't sound like a thing you would come up with on your own. Power Ponies issue number 42 with a fearsome financial fraud as the issue's villain.
He sucked, to be honest, but some of his ideas were cool enough that we decided to try them. After we read more about this insurance fraud thing in the library, because the FFF guy didn't really go into any useful detail about the thing.
Ideas like this one,
nodded Scootaloo, pointing to the butt of Bloom's false corpse that was still sticking from under the collapsed tree. Sweetie Belle squinted at it. Something was missing.
Oh, Applebloom, I think you forgot to add blood.
Really? She looked at the corpse. Dang it, I'll go get some ketchup. I just hope there's enough.
So, about that sonic scooter boom.
Scootaloo returned to the subject a minute or two into Applebloom's attempts to make the ketchup gore at least a tiny bit convincing. Applebloom nodded, not taking her eyes off her ketchup-soaked cadaver. Yeah, basically we set off fireworks and make sure we took the ones that explode orange and purple, and then we'll explode them near a tree where your scooter and cart will be, and it will look like you broke the sound barrier and killed yourself colliding with a tree. Sound good?
What? No! I don't want to destroy my scooter just for that. And my card? Isn't it actually your card?
Apple Bloom thought about it. I guess it is. Huh, let's not destroy it, son.
Oh, sure, and when it was not your card, you had no problems exploding it to pieces.
Apple Bloom just shrugged and smiled, sticking out her tongue at Scootaloo. Sweetie Belle gasped. Apple Bloom turned to her. What?
You researched the insurance fraud in the library? Just like that?
Apple Bloom stared at her, confused. Yeah? She eventually answered.
Don't you remember issue number 23 of Power Ponies where they found the bad guys by just checking who was looking in the library for the criminal stuff they did? They found how that John Robert McHuffington guy was researching orbital lasers a week before one was stolen from the government facility, and that's how they knew he did it!
Apple Bloom gasped as loud as Sweetie Belle gasped 10 seconds earlier. Do you think?
Yes, I'm sure. Now even Princess Celestia will know that you were planning to do insurance fraud.
Oh no!
Let's hide! Good idea.
It was night. Big Mac walked up to Winona's doghouse, next to which a grumpy Winona was lying down. He leaned down and looked inside. When y'all are done playing around, you can come right in and stay over, have a sleepover. Applejack made sure your sisters know. He added the last bit as he nodded at Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. When he left them and returned to the farmhouse, they looked at one another.
Are we sure that Princess Celestia or the guards or anyone even cares we tried that insurance fraud thing? I mean, all we did was smear a fake-looking dummy in ketchup and put it under a tree that already fell down.
Let's just hide for a few more hours, just in case.
Okay. Fine with me.
We here at Pony&Wolf Productions thank these amazing patrons of ours for their monthly support, without which all of this would not be possible. We sincerely appreciate it, and every dollar helps, is needed, and will be used to keep us going to produce audiobooks for your continued enjoyment. It is, now more than ever, important that you support your favorite creators if possible, due to YouTube changing in a way that is not very friendly to content creators. Especially small content creators, like us. In recent months, the names you see on screen have enabled Midnight and Visual Pony to keep going and only having to sell off part of their belongings to not end up on the street. As an incentive for everyone, Visual Pony has broken a vow and has promised to read and record Fallout Equestria, Murky number 7, should the monthly support reach $1,500. To be clear, this is the absolute minimum amount needed to keep the apartment and all bills paid without starving, while a production of this size is ongoing. The estimated time for this production would be 3 to 4 years, but people already said that Project Horizons was impossible to do, right? And now look who did it, so with Pony&Wolf, you know we can finish the job. For further information on how to support us, please have a look at the description of this video, as there are also other ways, like our merch store. Sincerely and forever yours, your Pony&Wolf team. you.